Let's go down to Kokomo.
Day 55, Wednesday, the 9th of December. Roatan, Honduras. Yesterday turned out to be one of those funny days where nearly everything made me laugh and smile. After hospitality training, I chilled out in my bunk for an hour before lunch. Whilst eating my daily dose of chicken and rice, I sat looking longingly out of the window, knowing that I was forbidden to leave the confines of the ship due to Cozumel being green colour this week. I couldn't even bear to go out onto deck 8 and torture myself with a view of the others milling up and down on the long pier, so watched an episode of Chicago Fire on my phone instead. By the way, Sally Ann and Jill, I'm very disappointed, as I expected to love this show on the back of both of your glowing recommendations. But I can't really get into it, and today was episode 3. Maybe it will grow on me, but Chase from House's American accent is woeful and off-putting. Jill, your American accent will be better than this, and that's saying something. Anyway, it turned out to be a better day to be IPM, as it chucked it down with rain outside for a good 30 minutes apparently, flooding the streets before returning to a very humid day. I'm not sure if the unplanned soaking that everyone got had anything to do with the mood in the casino last night, but the guests were in crazy good form. From nearly the moment we left port, they were cheering and shouting, and in general merriment, as they tried their luck at the various tables. After one 2-hour stint dealing blackjack, I even had to have a very fast shower on my 20-minute break, due to getting so hot dealing to all the boxes, with each of them playing 2 denominations of chips. I felt like an overworked octopus as I dealt cards, took chips, paid bets, and scooped up the cards again. After enjoying sushi on my dinner break, I raced all the way to the far end of the vessel on my next 20-minute break to grab a glass of juice as I was dying of thirst after the salty snack, plus talking non-stop whilst narrating the game. Not only is it a long way to go from the casino to the mess, but I also have to factor in the stopping and saying hi to everyone factor. Sometimes it seems like I know every single person on the damn ship when I'm trying to get somewhere in a hurry. I'm sure I barely know half a dozen guys, and I just keep meeting the same people at the same time and places each day, so it just seems like a lot. On getting to the canteen, I spied some kind of chocolate blancmange dessert. Needing a bit of a sugar rush, I served myself up a round brown blob into a bowl and found the consistency to be more like jelly than mousse, so decided to try my fail-safe cooking technique of bunging it in the microwave for 20 seconds on blast mode to make it warm and therefore more edible. A few people rightly questioned my wisdom, but I assured them that I'd tried this type of cuisine many times before, and that all chocolate tastes better hot. I was busy explaining this to my bemused superior Keegan when I unloaded the bowl from the rapid oven device that's located high up on top of the counter at the end of the food service area. The steaming liquid suddenly decided that it wanted to escape the confines of the bowl as I attempted to lower the white receptacle to a height where I could safely carry it to a table, sloshing both Keegan and I in a rogue brown wave of hot chocolate sauce as it splashed from a height all over the floor. My roommate, Andrea, was right on scene to witness the event, and the pair of us burst into fits of giggles as I tried to apologise to Keegan for ruining the bottom of his suit, whilst also placating the unamused server, who was scowling at me from the far side of the serving dishes at the giant mess I'd just created. Andrea, bless her, helped me clean up the muddy-looking disaster with some serviettes, and we moved the handy yellow wet floor sign that we found nearby to the scene of the crime. Keegan had already hightailed it out of there before anything else could befall him, despite getting covered in liquid chocolate by 2 youngish girls being most guys' fantasies. I finally had time for the mouthful of pudding that remained, before having to dash off and wash the suspicious-looking stains off my legs and stockings. After all that, the stuff tasted disgusting. It was like warm, watery cocoa powder, and I was glad that I hadn't wasted good chocolate on the floor. Next time, I'll just walk on by when I see that type of dessert again. Today, we're in Roatan, and I'm just off for a swim in the sea, before trying to race back for lunch, followed by another night in the casino, spinning the roulette wheel of fortune to decide who wins and loses. Place your bets, please. And that's all for day 55. Thanks for listening. Be sure to tune in day 56's antics tomorrow. Same time, same place. Well, not literally, because this ship never stops. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss a day. And if you're enjoying it, like and share it too. Thank you!